Greetings, my people. Greetings, my people. Today is Saturday, January 6th, 2024, 3:57 p.m. 3:57 p.m. And I titled this Katt Williams is no leader. It was simple, it was just simple truth. No more, no less. And the reason I'm saying this, and I'm not gonna be too long, but the reason I'm saying this is because now it has been a couple of days, so everybody's opinion is weighing in on what they don't. But what I'm starting to see is the people that are. I'm not gonna say super woke or super this, but just they're taking it so extreme and so like it is what it is, right? And number one, the Honorable Malcolm X always said, show me in the white community or any other community for that matter. Um, but show me in the white community where a celebrity is a leader. So let's just check that from the door right there. Just because you can appreciate somebody, all I did was appreciate him saying truth in the moment. Do I agree with everything? No. Because my my reservations was how come there's no DL Hughley slander tolerated? Um, you know, among other things. But it wasn't about that. Because sometimes, and hey, that's what y'all say. Listen to the message, separate the message from the messenger. So sometimes we don't know if we walking or driving as a whole. But it just simply was what it was. It was truth. You take it or leave it. I'm seeing people say, we swayed and this is a savior. Now, now you're going overboard. It's not even that deep. But this is the thing that I want to get to. Yes, he showed what he would do if he knew people were corrupt, backstabbing, um, stealing people's jokes, uh, whatever. But this is my question to you, as the people as a whole. Many of y'all know people who are doing deceitful things right now, especially if y'all are in a conscious community, if y'all are in a church, if y'all are in any congregational gathering, right? You know people that's doing wrong. You know people that's sleeping with folks' husbands, sleeping with folks' wives, uh, cheating on they this, manipulating people, stealing money from people. What would you do? That's why I made that video yesterday and said we try to live vicariously, happily, or angrily through people, right? But what would you do if the truth like that was laid at your doorstep and you knew all of those things that he exposed about people? Would you have the courage to speak it up? Or would you just kind of be like eyes wide shut? Because it's always easier to chastise the person or get overly um technical or you know what I'm saying about a person that just said something. I feel like the same way for Kanye West. Whether we look at Kanye as a bozo, a race trader, is he lying about something? So because sometimes we get so caught up in the personality, whether we like the person too much or whether we don't like the person. And the truth kind of falls by the wayside because we don't like a person or we love a person so much to now we're propping them up as the leader. But what would you do if you found out people in whatever, let's say people in your church, let's say the pastor was beating on his wife, or the pastor is touching on young girls or little children? Would you have the heart to say something? Or would you say, well, everybody doing it? Well, he ain't gonna be the only one. That's that. Would you rationalize it? Simple question. Because it's always easier to cast, a beat down, or become so what's the word I'm looking for? Not technical, but intellectual. Become so intellectual about a situation to where um, you know, now you're investigating everything the person said on the opposite end of the spectrum. When did anybody catch what he said he did for Melba Moore? Did anybody catch what he said that he puts other comedians on and gets them paid with no string attached? Or did you just get caught up in the sensationalism of the message and you wanted to make a hot story and talk about what you felt? Because that's all we're doing is talking about what we feel, right? What we feel on the situation. Okay, so just like now, and that's why I date and timestamp a lot of these things, not timestamp, but that's why I date a lot of these my videos because on January 6th at what time is it now? 4:03. I'm stating my opinion. Whose opinion? My opinion. I'm stating my opinion right now. So let's just say down the line, let's just say March, April, he links up with Charleston White. I'm not gonna stand on that. I'm not gonna stand on him because I'm not a follower of Katt Williams. I can respect what he did, but I can also not respect something. That's the polarity of things. You don't have to be all in because you agree with a person. Right? So he's only doing what Jaguar Wright has done. He's only doing what Monique done. I know you hate the name, but I'm gonna say it again. He's only doing what Kanye West has done. Despite how y'all feel, he's only doing what Michael Jackson done when he defeated Sony. A long line of people just telling you what they saw. Take the meat, leave the bones. We don't have to get so overly technical, and we don't have to get to the circumference of what he said and try to dig up. Just take it. And what you're gonna do. See, this is why the messengers are always kind of like taken out because nobody builds upon what they're saying. Everybody props them up as these saviors. When I'm gonna tell you again, I'm nobody's savior. I'm not here to lead you to no promised land. I'm nobody's messiah. I'm just a brother that shares information that I come across. I do my due diligence and I share the information. Nothing more, nothing less. So let me know what you think about this. I'm not gonna keep you long, but let me know what you think about this. And I just say peace.